Fellow tacticians, welcome back, and we are now on the second account, the medium account, and gonna continue doing some tournament arena. Do apologize for my last video, it ended abruptly, or for those who saw it before the audio issues were discovered. No idea what happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen again, whether it was from OBS itself creating issues, Clipchamp when it compressed, or YouTube where it uploaded. I'd have to go back and check out the raw footage and see at what point we developed those issues. Fairly certain it was probably OBS, but I'm not entirely sure why. Anywho, let's get started. We are on the alternate account, the medium account as we call it, and ideally I want to get this account all the way to the uncommon level. I just don't think we're there yet. With the team that we'd want to run, we're not going to bring Eldrion because, you know, that's trolling. And let's see here. We have Yark. We have Archimados. I still think we want Calandus. We don't want Roswitha, and we don't want Aleph Null. We want Calandus, and we want Shosil. Now, the reason that I do not want to do this on Uncommon is because our Shosil is not quite there with the active ability. He's got the passive ability in a good spot. It's the active ability that is still underwhelming. So I think we're gonna run forward with this combination here. Also with the active for Ravos still not being maxed out. So we're just gonna play on common for a little bit. One thing that I have an issue with common is that the passives are enabled, which creates some issues in that realm. We have a really strong team here that we're running with. And let's see if they've got the same. Yep, they're all Iron 1 here. I'm not a big fan of Ingrax, but he's really good for getting the Spire. Now, let's see what he does with this Calandus here. Alright, so he's going to back him up. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go ahead. We can't use the active ability on Sark because it will actually apply his passive, and we really don't want that. So what we're going to do... ideally, I'd want to put Ravos there and overwatch that position, but I think it will be fine. Go ahead and have Ravos overwatch here. We'll go ahead and summon Bloodletters. Yeah, I knew that was a risk. And now, what I'm going to do is attack, kill. We are going to take the hit on Calandus. Hopefully, it will not kill us. It did not. And then we're going to drop the guardsman. It's only 2. I could have waited one more round. And maybe got more in case, you know, we have Calandus die. The only person that should theoretically be able to hit Calandus and hurt him really hard is going to be Yark. He could go in and auto attack with his Calandus. I wouldn't. So there's options here for him. See what they want to do. My Ravos position was quite garbage. Alright, so he used the active ability from Sark onto my Calandus. I don't think he moves his Ingrax there yet. The damage is just not coming through. If he steps off that Ingrax, it's gonna be pretty bad for him. Yeah, so I think that will probably cause him to straight up just lose. Yeah, 100%. So he didn't even need to step off of the Ingrax. We had the damage coming out enough. So that's one battle done. This video might go a little bit long, so hopefully all of y'all are for that. That's one battle done. And we can take a look real quick. My Shosil has a maxed out passive, but the active is kind of dog water. And then we are actually maxed out for the uncommon level to run... Ravos, and we can try it here in a bit if we want to give that a go and run into the uncommon battle. It's just with common, it's super easy to get common badges. Pretty much get everybody maxed out the way that you want them. It's just the nature of how things go. So let's take a look here. He's got Calandus. We want to stay outside of the range of Calandus. We've talked about this. I think... Let's see here. Can I hit the active with anybody? No. I think what we want to do is we just want to move up. We'll give him the high ground. This is the map that I know one of my viewers is really not a big fan of, because here they have terrain advantage no matter what you do, and if you're coming down from the south, you're gonna have to play around this barbed wire. They have no reason to ever pass this line of defense, and it just sets you up in a bad situation. There should be practically no reason in this game, if you ask me. So this is gonna be rough. If I put Ravos here, he's going to get hit by that Overwatch and that Overwatch, and it might be enough to kill him. 1, 2, not enough, but definitely not ideal. We want to go ahead and get... Yep, we knew we were going to be taking that hit. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that. We'll surround the Aleph Knoll, and then we'll move Yark up. Not looking too good for me on turn 1, but this is definitely a huge disadvantage on the map state, because even if I did fully move up, every single one of his characters would be able to just eviscerate my team because the elevation bonus, which I'm sorry, that's just bad design. It's indefensible if you ask me. So he's going to be pumping a lot into Ravos here. He can't move his Archie up practically anywhere. What he could do is try to attack, and I'm pointing my fingers, I don't know why. He could have tried to attack the shield drones and then free up some space there. He can move Sark down, take that notch, but he did kill one of my shield drones. He killed a bloodletter, so that means we're going to get all 3? Is it 3 at this level or 4? It's 4 at this level. He will get those summons out. So what we got right here is we're just going to kill, take, win. That's it. That's all she wrote. We won that one despite the map not being in our favor. And yeah, shout out to Papayu. Yeah, that map, not ideal. Not fair. Not fair at all. Now, I've talked to her specifically about what I kind of deem fair in this game. And I feel like Conquest is a lot more fair than the game modes with power-ups. And essentially, just based on how your characters spawn into the game, if you spawn next to a certain power-up with a certain character, game set match, you win. This one's definitely not going to be easy for me to pull out a victory for. You can see here that I'm also surrounded by razor wire once again, which not ideal. Look, I can't move forward. I can't move forward, but they can move to 2 hexes free of charge. Free of fucking charge. I disagree entirely with how this is set up. Once again, map disadvantage. But anywho, like I was saying, the power-ups, right? If I get a spawn with Calandus next to a multi-hit, I shred people. Or, you know, you get the shield buff on Arjak, right? You're gonna ruin somebody's day. However, if you get, you know, a melee buff for a Shosil, and Shosil's the only one that can grab it, that is complete doom. Doom and gloom right there for you. So if he moves people close enough, we can see what we can do. Unfortunately, we don't have that on this account. We do have him on the brand new account, so that's going to be pretty fun to check out. I honestly have no idea how we can pull out a win here. I think we're going to do... Let's drop that on him. I can't step up to drop blood letters onto Calandus. There's no way I can. This right here completely stops me. And I'm honestly in a fatal funnel right here where I'm just completely shit out of luck. And he can just tag my people all day long. So what we're going to do is we're going to step up here. We're going to drop the shield drones. I shouldn't have actually attacked that, but it wouldn't have mattered. The shield drones would have moved forward. And the shield drones would have moved forward and taken up the Overwatch anyway. But we're probably going to at least lose Shosil. I don't think that active's going to go off. And mind you, I don't know if this works for Calandus, entirely sure, but it always will prioritize your longest range champion first, I believe, or at least it does so with Malgan Ra. So let's theoretically say that we have Malgan Ra in this hex and Ravos in this hex. If somebody were to step where Yarick is, Ra will hit first and then Ravos. Always. Always Raw first and then Ravos. So, yeah, we 100% lost our show, so we knew it was going to happen. I don't want to complain too terribly much and be like, oh, it's the map, but it's a little bit the map. It's a lot of bit the map. He was just able to get superior positioning here with... boom, there it is. Like, I was able to do literally nothing. Literally nothing. Now, maybe if I had better characters, maybe if I played just a little bit differently, maybe if I drafted different, I'm not entirely going to blame the map. Yes, I could have played better, but... Papayu hates that last map we played on. That one sucked. And I feel bad. And once again, look at this. Everybody on that team starts out at an elevation bonus. And I gotta be careful here and keep in mind who they have. He has a Calgar. I'm gonna lose this match. So let's just keep in mind. We'll move you up. We're probably gonna get Overwatched. Overwatch blocked by the Thad. Fortunately, it is a little bit RNG for Thaddeus to be able to do so. But knowing my luck, it's going to be annoying. Now, and the reason is, for anybody that doesn't know, Basilisk Barrage, if he has not moved, he unleashes shells on the target, and he actually just went for the auto attack, which is smart. It's the guaranteed method. For each round that has ended, one more of the shells guarantees hits that target. So you could wait 5 turns and then just absolutely blast something for like 25 hits, if I did that math right. No, 10 hits. It's 2x. I might scale up higher. Let's check that out, actually. It's almost like I have another account I can look at. Alright, Thaddeus, where are you, buddy? No, it is 2x. It's just 5 shells times 2, so it's 10 hits total, not 25. I remembered that wrong in my brain. Alright, so what are we going to do here? I think for sure we go for this hit here. Yep. I think... for us to have a good shot at winning, because what, it's 1-2 right now. Who do I even hit here? Boom, boom. Nope, didn't get any crits. That's giga unfortunate. We're not gonna kill him. There's a 0% chance. We're not gonna kill Calgar. What we could do is try running up on Thad and get a hit. That did absolutely nothing. So we play for points. Capture the shrine, get 2 points. Hopefully he doesn't go for that point to win. We maximize what we're able to get out of this one. But you can see the difference in just having the right characters. Look at my main account. I've lost 1 game. 2 games? 1 game. But that was it. Played for points. Got 2. And 4 go to the redemption pool. All right, back at it. I mean, ultimately, you can only get so upset about it. It's a game mode. It definitely seems to favor higher players. Now he has incisors for his icon. Smart enough to actually not be running incisors on his team. And you know, we've gotten actually a lot of fair matchmaking this time around. I feel pretty happy about that. We got to be a little bit smart about this T-Arc. Don't want him to come anywhere near Archimatos. But I think we're going to be able to absolutely just shred him here. I shouldn't have stepped up right there. That was a little stupid, but boom. Unfortunately, we're going to have to range attack that one. Now we can go for the kill here. I think that is the right move. Let's go ahead and just surround this Ravos. I mean, it's not really going to matter too terribly much, just due to the fact that Ravos has flying. But we are able to get 2 points in that initial go. Maybe used a little bit too much of the attacks there. Instead of active abilities and like setting up for the next turn, that might cost us pretty heavily. But I really wanted to kill that T-Arc. So, he's able to get 2 more points right here if he wants. He goes for that 1. Smart. Now, I gotta be a little hopeful for RNG. Not ideal. But we do have... Beautiful. Let's surround you. And his Ravos can't attack, by the way. Cannot attack. And then... Okay, until I move away from him. That was my bad. If he moves here with Ravos, which I don't think he has the range, or he kills anybody here, I lose. Next turn, I win. So if he gets a crit, I'm done. He didn't, and he chose the wrong target anyway. I have Resilient on Yarick. Resilient can really mess you, and Shosil is only a one hit. So I played that one pretty bad. I should not have gotten the win, but sometimes somebody plays worse, and it works. We do have ads if we want to do the redemption battles. I think we will. And after this, I'm going to actually go through a Mortarion review. If anybody is curious about that, it's going to be literally uploaded right after this video. So sometimes you get a little bit of lag. It always makes me panic. Last tournament arena I did, I was playing on a ferry to the mainland of Mexico. And ended up cutting out my network there. I was like, well, I should have known better. But it's okay. So we're going to get right on the edge, and we're going to wait. Now, is it a little scummy? Meh. But once again, elevation bonuses. Look at the razor wire. We gave you the first turn. It's fair. You get to set up however you want. No. Because they're able to just turtle too. So it's fine. Move up. Are we in range for anybody? Yes. I kind of want to take out that ammo spec. Let's go ahead and hit his Ulf. Beautiful. Move up. Move up. Anybody dies. And this is almost my game to lose. My game to lose. Let's see what he does. Positioning over there. I don't know why. I mean, he can't really move forward in the map. He has no way to suppress. Makes sense. And depending on what he does from here, I'm just going to run up and drop Bloodletters on his Varro and then kill Ulf unless Immospec dies from the active from Shosil. There is the active. It was not enough to kill. That's fine. Attack. Attack. Win. He just played super passive, and it was the slow death for him. That's... happens. And you know, that happened to me in that previous map where I was like, oh, I'm being funneled. It's just slow death for Jace. How many Clandis shards? We have enough, but I think we're waiting on orbs for this account, and we don't want to upgrade Clandis. We actually are waiting to upgrade Shosil. We want Shosil for raids. Calandis has served his purpose. We've already completely cleared the Samhain campaign. The only reason that we would upgrade Calandis from here, in my personal opinion, is for Tournament Arena. But we're kind of happy where we're at right now. Don't really see that big of a need to move forward. Once again, have the elevation disadvantage, but we're going to move forward, cover these two hexes. He does not have any form of suppression. Shimmy up this way, shimmy up that way, and move Shosil into a position that he's going to be able to do something next turn. So it is on you, mate, whatever you want to do. And one thing that I do kind of like about this map is that if you do take the hills, it is, you know, elevation bonus, first of all, but also you do get the protection from the terrain, which is nice. -1 hit. You know, which could help me versus the Ulf. It was 3 hits, 6 hits coming in here. I mean, it wouldn't do anything about the Calandis and the Shosil, but yeah, that sounds about what I expected him to do. That is smart, putting Calandis right here and not attacking, but my shield drone will take that hit. It's going to be fine. Now I got to choose what I want to do. I think what I want to do is, first off, Calandis... attack. I think we'll be... nope. No. We do not want that. But yeah, now here we're in a little bit of a pickle. That's why they have time limits on these, boys. That's why they have time limits. If we get a crit here, yeah, crit wasn't enough, but it was close. And we could have brought in Yar. No, we couldn't have. It's literally just defend that, and then we're good. And then we'll skip. So I took a lot more time than I wanted there. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's alright. We'll see. If he's able to get the kills in, which I think he should be able to do, he will be able to capture 2 hill points. We've already used bloodletters. Yep, that active ability does not trigger, whatchamacallit. He just needs somebody to step into that. He can't this turn, or he gets a kill. Yep. Better player wins. Better composition wins, honestly, but better composition, better map progress. Yarick is not my favorite for this game mode at all. But yeah, this one's looking a little bit better for us. We know that his Typhus is going to want to go over there. Calandus here. We'll move up and we'll wait. And also, always check people. Sometimes they'll come in here without a fucking silver character. Not a big fan of his position there on Vindicta. He needs to back it up with the Typhus and the Overwatch here. He's backing it up with this Overwatch right here. That's smart. My Ravos is not going to be able to get into an ideal position. I mean, good move there from Bellator. But I think what we're going to do is we want to make sure that we can't get hit by that Overwatch. Gonna boom, boom, boom. Not enough, but it's fine. We'll finish off with the show sill. Calandus is gonna... I think probably make... Let's see what we can do here. Nope, we were not able to deny the Calandus. If it spawned here, then Calandus would not be able to do his thing. Which... That's fine. Ooh! Okay. Honestly, I thought Calandus was going to be able to survive that. But we got crit, and that hurt. That hurt bad. If he captures these 2 points, I lose. Or if he kills one guy, captures a point, which he's totally close to being able to do, I also lose. If he brings Certus down here, kills Arky, and then steps forward with... Actually, I think this wall of minions is preventing that. And he already used the active, so I don't think we lose this turn. Unless his Certus just absolutely eviscerates me, which not happening. Cool. Oh! I see. I see. Smart. Good move. Well played. All right. This one, I feel like this map's a lot more fair. So much more fair. It is annoying because, you know, composition and everything else. I really like this map. I really do. I mean, the razor wire over here shouldn't be there. And honestly, they should have PvP-only maps. I think these are just maps that are reused from the actual game mode itself. I think we're going to want to tag that. Move, move, move. I don't care about capturing the hexes early unless I think I'm going to die like turn 1. Doesn't really matter to me. But everything that he has, with the exception of the 2 people that are already attacked, are melee. If he wants to come in, that happens. You did it to yourself. I get it. Sometimes you think that you're safe. You're like, oh, no, I'll be fine up there. I have elevation. I have grass. I don't even think he can hit me from there. Yeah. I've had plenty of moments where I'm like, oh, I got that. I don't have this at all. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to win this turn. we'll go ahead and posture up here to protect my show sill just a little bit. And if he does want to step up, he'll be stepping up on a razor wire to hit my show sill. He can fly, but he will still get, smacked by Calandus. So, and yeah, his Certus is 100% going to die next turn. He can take Bellator, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to capture that Hex. So he might get the kill there. Ooh, I'm not going to capture that Hex because my Bloodletter hates me. But it's fine. I think we get the kill there. So he traded one Hex for another, but my Bloodletter completely let me down and ruined my posture there. For sure. Cool. One more. And we'll get one more after this. So, like I said, video is going to go a little bit long. I will screen this one for audio issues. But yeah, definitely a huge disparity of victories between my main account and this account. I like this map too. This map is so clean and so balanced. Look at this map. This is how it should be. Like, it's... This is what I want. This is nice. And it looks nice. Look, we each have terrain advantage, right? You can put a sniper up here and just ruin people's days on both these two hexes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have the range to do it. With a sniper here, you cover these two hexes. The only position here... I mean, this rock is a little annoying. But they have to go uphill and then in, so it's But such a better map. Such a better map. My low account is not going to have fun. For anybody that watched my video, you know that I did not do the anniversary event on that account. And I don't have access to Ravos, and everybody else and their mother should have access to Ravos. What in the hell just happened? My show sill just got murdered. By what? Oh, okay. I looked away for 10 seconds. Wait, my show sill didn't get murdered. It was my Calandus. My Calandus got murdered. Cool. Awesome. We can't step up. We could step up here and get 2 Bloodletters out, but that's going to do nothing but stall. This one will die 100%. It's not going to kill our Jack. 0% chance of that happening. We probably just lose this one. And I feel like Sark is really cool. I feel like he does Certus's job a lot better. And, you know, the Overwatch unique ranged retaliation. He's a ranged Calandus in a lot of ways with not ranged Calandus in the sense that, you know, he does what Calandus does, and Calandus isn't ranged. I know it's a little confusing. But essentially, like, the retaliation is a ranged version of Calandus's retaliation, which I think is really cool. I like a lot of these characters, I do, and I know people give me a lot of shit and say, oh, you only push meta, you only push meta, you only push meta. Well, yeah. Because I look at this game in the sense that I think the only ultimate game mode is Tournament Arena. I'm sorry, not Tournament Arena. Is Guild Raid. I think that is the penultimate game mode of the game. I think Ulf is really cool for PvP and has a use on Corodius, right? That's about it. I think he's fun. Like, look at that. That is cool. But I'm not going to focus him because I want to be competitive, right? I'm in a top guild, or a top 10 guild for a reason. And, you know, it's not a lot of comments and conversations that you're going to see on my YouTube comments. It's a lot of comments and conversations in Discord that, you know, that I have, and people like, or on Facebook. I make a lot of recommendations on Facebook. This map is not as unfair, but still pretty unfair. The altitude difference is annoying. But anywho, like, there's a lot of cool characters. I think Harkin is a pretty cool character. Why would you do it? Why would you do it to yourself? My friend, no. My friend, no. Ball Scorgorts, he can be really cool. He can do some really cool stuff, but he can also absolutely, fully ruin your day, just like we saw in that game. Buddy. Whoo. Ooh. Yeah. That stung. I'm sorry, man. I don't know if you misclicked it. I couldn't do anything about it. Calandus had your number. We can watch the ads. I'm not going to do that on video. I think we're going to call it right here. I'm going to screen this for any sort of audio issues. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this was on the alternate account, middle account. I don't think we're going to do anything on the low account on stream or on video. It's, without Ravos, it's just, I got a few decent characters on there, but I have no show, so yeah, we take a look. We can take a look. I don't know why I'm explaining this. Like, we have Thaddeus. That's cool. Maybe that would help. But I don't know what I'd run. Maybe Thad, Calandus, Sark. Thad, Calandus, Sark, Arky, Harkin, maybe? I don't know. Anywho, as always, if you do want to see me do anything, any sort of content, I do viewer requests at any point. I've got one coming out, which is should you buy certain things in the game, or what you should buy, what you shouldn't buy, and I have a whole PowerPoint presentation like I talked about in my last video. If you do want to see me do the low account and just get steamrolled, kind of like I got murdered on my second account, then I'm more than happy to do it. Whatever y'all want, I'm here for it. So, peace.